Hi there. My name is Kathleen Fischer, and I'm the founder of the Christ Empowered Entrepreneurs Movement, where I help passionate women of God gain the clarity, confidence, courage, and productivity they need to fulfill God's will for their business. So often, women are called into business, but they're not really clear about what God wants to do through their business, why it's important to God, and why He's calling them to do the work. Without this clarity, women spin in circles. They chase the wrong dreams and they struggle continually with a sense of doubt about whether or not they're doing the right thing. As a result, their business doesn't move forward and they become deeply discouraged. But when women work with me, the first thing we focus on is gaining clarity on what God wants to do through your business. Why, again, that it's important to Him and why He is calling you to do the work. Because when you are clear on these things, you will feel confident that God will support you in the work that you're doing. The second thing that we work together on is recognizing when your heart, your soul, or your mind are out of alignment with God. Because when your thoughts, beliefs, desires, and the identity you carry of yourself is not aligned with God, you will fall into the traps of doubt, negative thinking, believing lies about yourself and about the work, doubting that you are good enough for the work that you're being called to do. In turn, you will suffer, and so will your business. But when you learn to recognize when you're out of alignment with God and how to renew your heart, your soul, and your mind through Christ, you will feel the oil of His grace and the power of Christ's abundant life within you, moving you and your business forward. And it is glorious. The third thing that I help women with is productivity. Here we start by creating a rhythm for your life and business that is sustainable. Then we develop the practical strategies that you need to order your days, your weeks, and your months to get the work of God done and to stay sane in the process. So often we dive into business, but we do not really have an understanding of how to create sustainable rhythms that keep us healthy with Christ at the center of everything we do. So we end up chasing the ways of the world and exhausting ourselves without any measurable results. I've learned with all of the plates that women are spinning that they need practical tools to help them organize their thoughts and their tasks so that they can stay focused on what's truly important and figure out how to get the work done. As a former systems analyst who was responsible for accomplishing large projects, I know how to break projects down into bite-sized pieces that can then be mapped out across a month, a week, and even a day so that you can continue to move forward in your projects and enjoy the feeling of success in your business. The results of my work have women clear and confident about what God is calling them to do. They become successful at recognizing when they're being triggered and how to partner with Christ to overcome those triggers so that they can continue to move their business forward. Women also find that they are leaving behind that feeling of dread when they wake up in the morning and instead eager to move into their days because they have come to know that Jesus is who they're going to encounter in their work. And they can't wait to see all of the ways that He is going to show up to encourage and help them. They also come away with a renewed heart and soul and mind that is aligned with God and empowered by Christ to fulfill God's will. And finally, they understand who God is calling them to be and why God is calling them to do the work that they're being called to do on this earth. So if you are a passionate woman of God who longs to fulfill God's will in your business and you're struggling or being hindered by your doubts, fears, or overwhelm, or the stresses and challenges that you come up against in business, then reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you learn how to overcome the internal and external struggles that you run into in business together with Christ, so that through His power and grace, you can move forward to joyfully, peacefully, and powerfully fulfill God's will in your business. Check out my contact information below and make sure that you grab the free tool that will help you overcome negative thinking so that you can align your mind with Christ and move forward in the work that God's calling you to do together with Him. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Take care for now.